got another player's title.
We welcome you back to the NBA on NBC. A lot of stars for you on Sunday Night Football.
This is the NBA on NBC. Tonight, the Boston Celtics visit the San Antonio Spurs. It's Coast to Coast Tuesday, presented by Kia.
He is the big star on the NBA's hottest team. Victor Wembanyama leading the Spurs, winners in 15 of the last 16. Tonight hosting the Boston Celtics, matchup of 2 in the East against 2 in the West, and it could be an NBA Finals preview. Good evening, everyone. Mike Tirico, thanks for having us in. It's the third game back for Jason Tatum. One of the reasons the Celtics are now considered the favorites in the East as Tatum has come back 10 months after tearing his right Achilles. Time now for the final installment of The Quiet Work. A look behind the scenes at the long journey for Tatum to come back to the NBA, a dramatic return that he made on Friday night.
In a building full of 20,000 people, I could hear it. It just was like, pop.
And Tatum is hurt. He is screaming for a timeout.
It's always thought the worst injury in basketball has been the Achilles tendon rupture.
I just couldn't help but think, am I ever going to play again?
When he's confronted with a challenge, he wants to attack it.
I was never not going to work as hard as I could. I was 100% invested.
I miss the game so much. Like, I miss playing basketball so much. This like killing me.
That was such a big part of the game of basketball, the NBA. And then it's like, damn, I don't know when I'm going to play again. Are they going to forget about me?
Since the injury, Jason Tatum has been at the Celtics facility every single day. Tatum's like one of those type guys. He's going to work his ass off.
You can tell that he's chomping at the bit. It's just the way he's wired. He sets goals and he knocks them out. He executes, and he's relentless about it.
Whoa, I look good.
That's what makes him great.
I made first team All-NBA 1, 2, 3, 4 years in a row. But y'all niggas know how like hard I had to work. And it's like now you gotta start all the way over. You just start feeling normal again. Workouts are starting to ramp up more. Traveling, things are picking back up off the court.
There's this great logo, the birds, and it says the Lou on it, and we could color it up really nice.
What if the base of the hat was like gray and maybe the Lou and the birds was neon?
Perfect.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jason Tatum, 6-time NBA All-Star and NBA champion. What has been your biggest career challenge?
39 and a half weeks ago, I tore my Achilles and have been essentially on the grind ever since.
Obviously, the best outcome is him returning at a point in time that he's hit every benchmark possible.
A couple more things. We'll get your body weight.
We had the pleasure of working with Gatorade Sports Science Institute and just assess JT's hydration levels. Basically, we're looking at sweat rate, sodium rate of loss, and percent of body mass change.
He's progressing along. He's checking off all the right boxes. He needs to, take his time to mentally, spiritually, emotionally feel right. But he looks pretty damn good.
This is ramping up. That he's inching closer. The return is coming very soon, and I mean like soon.
And the more I do it, the more I'll be thinking like, damn, I'm coming back. What Cam Newton say? I'm back.
It is the news that Celtics fans have long been waiting for. Jason Tatum upgraded to questionable for tomorrow night's game against the Mavericks.
I dreamed about this day for a long time. This moment, like heading to work, going to do what I love. It's been a long time coming just to get to this point.
I had a real sense of gratitude of just being back playing basketball again.
With his first bucket. Welcome back. Tatum. Flutter.
After 298 days, that's a hell of a first game by Jason Tatum.
And tonight, game 3 for Tatum back in the lineup. 15 points in game 1, 20 points in game 2. A tough test with the San Antonio Spurs here in Texas tonight. Tip-off coming up of the Celtics and Spurs. The Tatum feature brought to you by SoFi. Get your money right. 82-degree day in San Antonio. Feels like the playoffs. Second and best and the 4th best record in the league. Spurs and Celtics, joined by the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller and Ashley Shamity. Reg, let's start with Tatum. You saw the feature. What have you seen his first 2 games back?
Well, there's no rest. He's been in the lab somewhere working out. The timing has been there. Now, again, chemistry will be somewhat of an issue going forward because, remember, this Boston Celtics team, they won a lot of games without him, but they've also won a championship with him. I think it'll be an easy transition.
We were here Sunday. The Spurs scored 145, and Wembanyama had us saying, wow, over and over. How well is Victor playing right now?
Well, think about it in that game alone. 38 assists, which was a team high and season high, and 21 made threes. They're sharing the basketball and playing through Victor Wembanyama. The way he continues to improve at both ends of the floor, 4.5 blocks. The month of February and March, unremarkable.
He's been amazing. Let's get you the Kia starting lineups, beginning with Boston.
Derek White, the Legend High School.
Jaylen Brown, Cal Berkeley.
Sam Hauser, Washington Elementary.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Nehemiah Sketa, Utah State University.
De'Aaron Fox, Kentucky.
Stephon Castle, Covington, Georgia. Devin Vassell, Florida State.
Julian Champagny, St. John's University.
Victor Wembanyama from France.
It is the second and final meeting. Wemby was big and the Spurs win in New England in January. With the preview of June tonight, Boston and San Antonio. The NBA on NBC. Next. Let's take a look at tonight's DraftKings King of the Court tracker. DraftKings, your home for King of the Court. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. Talking about 2 smoking hot teams. Spurs winning 15 of their last 16 with Mitch Johnson, their head coach. Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics in the middle of a really good road trip. One at Cleveland on Sunday. They go to Oklahoma City after this. They arrive winners of 5 in their last 6, 14 of their last 17. Both teams in the 2 spot in their conference. The Celtics behind the Pistons, who have lost their last 4. The Spurs behind the Thunder. Won a game on Peacock last night with the Thunder and the Nuggets in Oklahoma City. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starring for OKC. But both teams have their eyes, Reg. If they stay hot down the stretch, they can get to that #1 seed. Boston 3 back in the loss column. San Antonio 2 back, and the Spurs have the head-to-head against Oklahoma City, so it is possible.
I think somewhat of an easier path it is for the Spurs because they do hold that head-to-head with OKC. I think for Boston, the Pistons hold that tiebreaker, so they would have to win the conference outright.
One injury note, Peyton Pritchard, 6th man of the year in the NBA last year, is out with injury. So he will not be in the lineup for Boston. San Antonio in the light has it as we get underway here in Texas.